Hello, 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 and welcome back. Apologies, we're a bit late. Let's see, looks like this audio is a bit loud. Have a look and see. With Andy. Andy, good to have you, buddy.
Thanks, Dave. Good to be back.
Let's just get this up and running here. They've got started a bit early on us. They've done us 30. Let's see here.
Good match-up tonight, Dave.
Yeah, the Jets and the Assassins. It's who won the last round between them?
That's a good question. Throwing me on the spot. I do know that both teams are playing really well. It's deep in the season, so it's a good little match-up.
Yeah, it looks like we are live. Yeah, perfect. Right. There we go.
7.
We're finally in here.
So we've got Chris Herbert and Shan Baker. Nasty little break.
And the Bulldog in here as well. So they started a bit early, Nev and Christian. I was chatting to Shan outside and I said, who are you playing
Christian
tonight? What were we saying, Andy? Sorry.
Wayne and Christian.
Yep. Ah, yeah, so they've both got their full lineups.
8 players. 8 players for the Assassins.
They didn't know who was going to arrive, so they just threw everybody in there.
That's just Happy's fat fingers when he's putting the team in. Old eyes and fat fingers.
Well, it's going to happen to all of us anyway. So, Christian's got a good chance here. Looks like Happy missed his second last ball.
Should be pretty straightforward.
Yeah, for a player of
Bottom ball
Christian.
next.
Yeah. And then with Herbie in here as well, as we all know. Pretty much one of my favourite players in the league. I come in here every week and I see Herbie doing the business. Last few weeks he's been a bit quiet, to be fair. He's been a bit quiet.
I had a race with him at home, actually.
Yeah.
It was a great race. Keeps you working, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, he doesn't shy away from much now.
It's a good shot by Christian.
And Shan as well. I was chatting with him outside, like I was saying, and I said, "Oh, who do you have tonight?" You know, and he was like, "I don't know. Doesn't matter."
He doesn't know. He doesn't care.
Uncle Bundy comes down to pot a few balls and
That's it.
drink a few Bundys.
As long as there's Bundy's in the fridge.
Christian's left himself a bit.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah, he's
The best on the last yellow.
And cute it lovely. Jeez, we don't have many people in here. I think they weren't too sure what was happening. Neither was I.
So we'll have Brendan O'Brien, Steve Brett up next. Brendan to break. (1-0) to the Jets.
So how are you anyway, Andy? How's things with you? You've been playing a fair few races.
Mate, I've been as busy as I can be. Organising juniors. We've got the W.A.E.B.F Junior Open on this weekend, which is the third annual W.A.E.F Junior Open. It's going to be great to see all the kids. We've got 24 kids have signed up, so good number. I remember 3 years ago when I went to Canberra with the junior team, and we were on the bus going home from that event, and the kids were kind of saying, "We don't have any comps, we never get to see each other," you know. And I said, "I'll make a comp so long as you show up," and they've shown up.
Well, they've kept their end of the bargain.
Absolutely. So I just really love it because it gives them a bit of experience before state team trials. Which is their state championship as well. And, yeah, it's good to host something at W.A.E.F as well.
Is the ranking event on this weekend as well? Is that overlapping?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Aye.
And it's only overlapping because something happened and it had to take that spot. It wasn't planned that way. But that's all right. There'll be plenty more. I think, for Matthew, he would have loved to be in that ranking event, but it's just important with the B.A.E.F Open. He's the current champion there, so he really wants to try and...
Got to keep your title, 100%.
Yeah, that's right. And it's tough. It's really tough, but it's a great full weekend. There's A, B and C graded comp as well as full round robin main event, so as much pool as we can squeeze into 4 tables with 24 kids over a full weekend. But yeah, no, pretty proud of that comp, and it's sponsored, so we've got good trophies and prize money for the kids. Like, it's just a great comp.
Oh yeah, well that's the best thing about it as a kid is coming in. You know what I mean? You get maybe $100 or whatever, and it's like
good shot by Shane. Sorry,
you know what I mean? Or what is the prize breakdown?
Oh look, I think the trophies are more important than the prize money. Yeah. But if you want to attract the older kids, they've already played in the adult comps, and it's important that they come and show up and play so that the younger ones can look up to them.
Yeah.
So, some people don't like prize money for kids, but there's no entry fee, so why shouldn't we?
I think it's a great idea. You know what I mean? You can imagine as a kid, winning $100. It would be the same as winning a couple of thousand. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, the winner gets $500.
Wow.
For the B.A.E.F Open, yeah. And I think it's $150 or something for the graded comps, or $100 for the graded. But there's some good prize money there. But we haven't skimped on the trophies either. The good sized trophies. Kids love trophies.
Yeah, well that's the main thing. To have something on your shelf, you know what I mean.
Give them all a medal to walk out with. But they're walking out with experience and making friends and just having a great weekend of pool.
When you think about it, they're all battling here to be seen as the top junior, not only in W.A.E.B.F, but they want to put their name in the hat for all of Australia, all of the world,
Absolutely. And when, managing the junior teams, you blink and kids age out. So you've got to keep working hard all year, every year, to build that team up. The hardest thing is if you go to the next year and you're not as strong. And that all comes down to the effort put in for the 12 months. So,
because yeah, like you say,
he snookered except for that yellow. Oh, that's a foul.
Oh, it is a foul. Oh, that's a game ender. Well, it should be.
Which ball are you taking? Yep.
Yeah, to be honest, I have no issue. I think this is less margin or more margin for error, or whatever the more positive one is.
All he's got to do here is go past the line of that red to the pocket, the second red. Then he's got no issue of crossing back over that yellow that's sitting on top of the black. So if he tops through here, past that line, anywhere there, well, yeah. That's a long way, but it shouldn't be an issue.
You could have been anywhere there.
Yeah, but it's a lot better than being this, like, the bottom side of the red and having to work the white.
Looks like he's trying to nip it a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a beautiful shot. Yeah. No need to try and overwork the cue ball.
And your favourite player's going to get another win.
Surprise, surprise, I would say. It's a great start.
Who won on the other table?
Brandon, Christian, Herbie. So they're 3-0 up at the moment.
Great start.
Yeah, we're a bit slow here this evening. We only have 19. We had 5 starting out. I think usually we have about 20 waiting for it to start. I suppose we're halfway through the season now, and
lads have got to buy too. Maybe that's why.
People are here to watch. Two raids. Oh, what a break that is.
So, Scott Healy and Neville.
You see, it's a hard one with the Assassins because they're a team that could beat any team, but they're a team that could also lose to any team. It's a weird one.
I think that's every team in this league.
Yeah, well, that's, yeah.
You snooze, you lose, right? It's very tight. The ladder shows that.
And that's why, everybody I've been chatting to has been saying this is the best Super League they have either been a part of or just enjoyed watching, for the fact that it is so even across the board.
Well, I think last week I had a look at the ladder.
There was 4 people in
Well, even
third.
now there's there's 4 teams, second, third, fourth and fifth are all on 7 wins. But I think last week was 1 more.
Wow.
Like it is so close, considering the top 4 make it through, right? So, you've even got 5th place there.
Who's still in the running, yeah.
Absolutely in the running. Like they're in second. It all comes down to frames. So this could go any way. And on top of that, first place is only 1 win above all of them.
Yeah.
So,
but it just shows you how much one win actually means here.
Yeah.
And in the frame difference as well, it starts to come into effect. You know what I mean? There's a massive difference between 164 and 153, you know what I mean? Between that first and
absolutely
second, fifth.
Yeah, those extra frames make a huge difference, especially when it comes down to like this.
So that's what's putting you in actual second, is the fact that you are.
It's just frames. One frame. One frame put us in second from third. I think.
Which this is going to be a hard week to keep your second, but
that's okay for us. For us, we're just looking at the fact that we're gelling well now.
Yeah.
And sitting in that spot is a bonus, right? We're playing well as a team. We had a couple of nights early in the piece where we were finding our feet, and we might have slipped a bit, but we're all feeling good now, and we're feeling good as a team. So anything can happen. It's good to know that it's so tight, even like when it takes you time as a new, fresh team to find your feet. So that just brings a bit of confidence in the team. Right, what's going on these tables? I think last time we commentated, Dave, we didn't even look at the screens. We just kept talking, so we've got to give some people some info here. Which you probably do it every week, right?
Oh, this is, people just say, they don't really, they're not too worried. They can watch the pool, you know what I mean? They don't need to talk by a frame or step-by-step.
Who have we got on the stream at the moment?
So we have Scotty Davo versus...
No, I mean on the stream. Who's watching?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. We've 21 in here. It's slowly climbing. I'm surprised we haven't got messages from a...
Good shot by Scott. Scott Davidson is on survival mode.
Yeah, he's in a bit of trouble now. He actually snookered himself there, I'm pretty sure. Alex got a great chance here.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what he does here.
And if Scooby pots that ball, it's pretty much... he's miles ahead, but...
Interesting choice taking that ball long.
Yeah.
Must be blocked. The red must be blocked to the bottom left.
Yep. So it's more of a safety play. Oh.
Well, yeah, just a shot to nothing, get down there.
And Nev's just left Scoobs.
So I don't like that on Alex's table here. I don't like that ball on the rail on the left, simply because it connects to the red.
Yeah. So it's never worth playing it now and trying to...
Well, yeah, if the red doesn't go in the 2 bottom pockets, it's almost like while the couple of balls at the top were there, get straight on it, pot it and screw back. If it goes in, you can play a snooker or keep going. But see, he might even try and drop this in and sit under that yellow, but then he's got no shot if it drops, Do you know what I mean? Like if he plays this as a shot to nothing, okay, so he's just...
Oh, that's...
Yeah, he was laying up, but it just played it too hard or got a double kiss.
And these are sort of, I would say, nearly one of Scotty's signature shots, the screwing off the side rail. He sort of loves these shots. His angle's not perfect for it, to be fair.
He's going to have to pump it a bit if he wants to come off the rail and back.
That's what he does, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Every shot he plays. He's going
might
forward.
Be in the middle. Just get it in, and then you'll be on it.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful.
Much better than pumping a long pot. Don't get me wrong, I prefer a long pot than a cut to the middle. But, that was always coming around. So, okay, Assassins are on the board.
That was a big frame there, and I think Alex really, he had a foothold in that.
Yeah,
For sure
absolutely.
he did.
Scott had one ball. Alex had 5 or 6. 90% of the time, you back Alex there.
And that gives Neville a great chance here. I think that was a brilliant shot. He's given himself the angle to skill, like to...
Nev's on yellows.
Yeah,
so
but to
play a
pop the yellow
turnover with the white.
And leave the...
dump the red, but he'll still leave that long red on.
Well,
so
that's why he has the angle to come up and sit in behind this yellow next to the black.
Yeah, he can go that way. Or he can clip it, dump it with the white and bring the yellow out to cover that long red. At least then the red's gone.
Yep.
Well, the red's going to be gone if he plays it this way anyway. But if he connects with that top yellow and leaves the red onto the middle, he's in trouble. So he's got to... Okay.
He's really putting all his eggs on the fact that this yellow next to the red...
I would have thought he'd end up
with
with a snooker there.
Yeah. It must be awkward to land on this red next to the yellow. That's all I could imagine.
Maybe Nev's thinking that he'll leave the yellow over the pocket like that because of that awkward yellow next to the red. So at least he's got something there to kind of open that up.
Well, it's worked out perfect.
Well, that's the Neville effect, right? You give him a shot, give him a shot, and then they rattle it because you're playing Neville.
And he leaves it where on the ball he wants you to be able to hit.
Do you think he can get to that ball above the black? Is that what he's lining up now?
Oh.
No.
Oh, just a bit hard. And now
it's not bad.
He's in a bad spot as well here.
Neville?
Yeah.
Well, he just pots this yellow to the right corner and he'll be on the bottom ball.
But if he doesn't, I suppose you can't, no point thinking negatively.
You got to pot it.
Yeah, you're in a do or die
The other shot is to play that yellow straight and top down to the bottom rail.
Yeah.
And get the snooker on that red and then leave him 2 dodgy long reds.
He's playing the stun.
But you don't want to kill the yellow. Yeah, that's a good shot. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Shot to nothing. I like that. Bit of wisdom there.
In just every scenario, it feels like he knows exactly what he's doing.
So, other table, Brennan's back on.
Oh, a bit further. Would have been perfect.
He's looking for a cover. He's not leaving a lot on.
If that red...
Sham Baker's at the table. He's going to take on the first Master Break Challenge on Thursday night.
Yeah, give us a bit of info on that.
Well, it's just something I've been thinking about with the kids. Every year I try and raise a bit of money with a Parents First Kids fundraiser. But it's always towards getting close to Christmas and Nationals and everything. So, and we never raise much. So, we end up with $50, $60 a kid or something out of it, which is perfect. It helps. It all helps. I'm really big on trying to raise some money for the kids because unlike the adults, they have a parent and a kid having to travel. So there's the accommodation and the travel for 2. And so the costs for the kids are double an adult.
Yeah.
And I also would hate for a kid not to be able to afford to go. So if we can do anything we can to make sure of it, it just makes the team stronger. If we can get any kid that qualifies a little bit of help to go towards the costs, and the W.A.E.B.F cover costs as well. So that you can't discount that. But this is just trying to do everything we can with the time we got. So this little thing I got going, my work has sponsored it. So they're putting up. It's an adult only raffle. And we put up a bottle of spirits every week. And hot off the press, we're doubling down on that next week. So we're doing 2 bottles, so 2 tickets. So someone will win a bottle. The next ticket we pull will win a bottle of spirits as well, plus the Master Break Challenge. So if you're the second drawn, you show up the following week at 7:15, table 7, and we'll live stream your chance at the master break. So you've got to pull a master break. That's the bonus. The bottle's the win. If you get the master break, you win half the pot from the takings from the night the week before, the one you bought the raffle in. Great shot by Shan there.
The winner, he might actually. He looks like he could do it.
Yeah, and look, at the end of the day, it's only half the pot because we've got to make sure we're raising some money for the kids. That's the whole idea of it.
It's a fundraiser in the end of the day, yeah.
Yeah, and you know that's why the bottles of spirits are there, and it's all locally made. We're up the hill from Byford, been distilling for 10 years, so started the business 10 years ago, and we make gin, vodka, whiskey, limoncello, so bit of local spirits.
And I sent Andy a picture. I had a few of my friends over. It was one of their birthdays, and it was all the Bhutanese crowd, and they were trying the Byford.
It looked like it was well late in the night.
It very much was.
So it's a good time to bring out a new thing to try. They're always going to love it.
And they loved it, yeah. It was finished in about 5 minutes. It was just shots all around, and yeah.
Come on, Brandon. Shan left himself very awkward on that black. He had to almost force a cut. He's giving Brennan a chance, a sniff here.
But he always knew he was never really leaving a whole lot.
Well, not now.
Even less.
Shan must have been rubbing shoulders with Gilmore to get that luck. Okay, the assassins are climbing back quickly.
I think it's 3-3 now.
I think from the scoreboard 3-2. Alex.
Yeah, so Scotty won, Neville won, and Shan just
won.
won.
Well, there you go. So the
Jets
got a good start, and then the Assassins have just climbed straight back.
No Daniel King tonight. Am I saying that?
Unless he's running late. I've seen him rock up last minute a few times. So
that's going to be a massive miss for the Jets
absolutely.
for sure. He's been one of their trendsetters this season for sure.
Christian. Is Daniel here or not? Okay.
Same old.
Daniel will be here. He'll just be here late. No, he's not coming. Okay.
Okay, well that's going to be... To be fair, having Christian there, it's hard to know with the Jets team. From statistics, you would really be needing Herbie, Christian and Daniel to be playing every round, you know. But I don't even think we've seen that this season so far. It's like...
Yeah,
I could be wrong on that, but...
They don't have a pro, so it makes it tough. You have to have... Everyone's got the ability to win games, right? But they've all got to be on. And if they're not all on, then it's very tough. So have a look at this, right? On the table on the left. Once again, one person's got one ball, survival mode. The other person's actually got all 7. So, honestly, if... Well, yeah,
but it never really made a difference if he hit that or not, to be honest.
But Alex needs to fix balls and leave him nothing right now. That bottom ball, he's got to do something with it.
Yeah, he needs to play it for the pocket, but leave enough angle to come up the table. That's not enough angle.
Even if, look how much traffic's up the top of the table.
Well, that's what I mean. You need,
even if you just make sure of the pot and then play a snooker afterwards, everything's on.
Yeah.
You know?
This is an awkward angle, I reckon. There's a chance you don't leave yourself on anything. And you leave him on the ball.
He's gone for both. You know, I think make the pot, then play the snooker.
Yeah.
And then you make sure of it.
But either way was fine, just not that, you know what I mean? Like, he had the chance to leave himself more angle that comes straight up the middle of the table, which I reckon that would have been the way to go. If you make it sweet, if you don't, hit it hard, hit it soft enough just to put it over the pocket.
Oh, dear. See? Gilmore's luck. Honestly. I hope he watches this back. He'll agree with me.
Herbie's back up again. If the Jets are going to stand any chance tonight, you're really looking at Herbie to get 3 or 4, Christian to get 3 or 4.
So Alex now has got to play a snooker and just hope that Gilmore opens that up.
Yeah. But it's in the back of your mind, who am I playing?
Where the black's sitting, he can't get a turnover and go safe.
No.
If he had ball in hand, he could, because he'd just play the red onto the yellow and then sort of screw off the right-hand side rail and up.
But now he's just killed 3 of his own balls, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's further from
but
winning
it's
than he
tough
was.
now for Wayne. I know the shot he's going to play.
But you know what, Wayne, like you're thinking in the back of your head, who am I playing against? I'm playing against Wayne Gilmore. There's a decent chance here that he bots this and lands on the black, you know what I mean? Well, not going this way. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thought he would have went side rail.
Yeah, I thought he would have come under the middle pocket with a heap of bottom and just drew it back.
But he's just killing the red a wee bit more.
Yeah, he's thinking if he plays that way, he's still not opening that red. So he's putting more pressure on Alex. But now you've got to fix those 3 reds. And then afterwards, look for a turnover and safety.
There's no way to get the turnover with these 3 reds, no.
I don't think I'll be potting balls here.
No.
Just try and fix those 3 reds snooker again.
Well, if he just lightly cannons these... Oh, no. I was thinking if he lightly cannons it and leaves a way to turnover while snookering him on the black.
So,
no.
See that red on the right-hand side now?
Yeah.
That comes in under the yellow, right?
Yeah.
And that opens the whole game up. So if he gets on that right now...
No, he was trying to cannon it out.
Yeah, but it could have opened the other one up.
Yeah, if he just played it down the
That's
rail.
right.
That's yeah. But now you have to play the skill shot and try and get in behind the reds, just because I think you have the angle, don't you? Because if you hit the left-hand side of the yellow,
yeah, I don't know.
I think he's just he's put himself in a world of hurt in this.
See, I like that ball being there if I can get under it, because then I can win. But he's played that as a shot to nothing. I think, probably still goes under the yellow, which is not bad, rail yellow. But then, who knows, that yellow might be popping out.
But even the turnover is not too bad here, because now you have a blocker that you can hit it soft and still get in behind. So it really all depends on if Wayne actually hits this ball here. You can't go off the top rail from there, surely. Are you too close to the top rail?
Yeah. I think he's choosing that way because even if he misses, he kind of just keeps killing the reds.
Yeah.
And just make it even more awkward. But now what he can do is a turnover and sit under that red.
Yeah.
And leave him. You want to leave him right on the rail here. He's still going to end up with a bit of a one rail shot on the black.
But I don't know why Alex keeps taking his easy balls. It just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Because what is his plan?
I think he's probably going, well, I've got the opportunity to get rid of them now. I don't need them, but I don't know. I just think the more balls that are out in the open, the easier it is to clean up because it gives you options.
And he hasn't left a great angle here either. Okay, so now it's really hard because you have to
you got to screw under it.
Screw and glide the white. You can't actually cue this.
Unless you play that top red almost as a shot to go under the yellow, take your white up table, but if it drops, you're in trouble.
Because you really do have to cue this one really good now. You have to glide the white. You can't put the cue through it.
Yeah. I think he might be able to hit that yellow.
Yeah, I think that's game. Because even if he hits the side rail,
yeah,
it looks like the yellow's in
play it
behind
into the jaw off the red and just punch it. But so the red's going to come back onto the white if he's screwing back for the black. That's the only risk. Oh, not bad.
Yeah.
Touch of an angel. Jesus. That could have gone wrong 7 different ways, but it didn't.
But it could have gone right 100, you know what I mean? Wayne really just puts the arm behind Everton, doesn't he?
He chicken wings everything. If you watch his back arm, many shots.
Oh, last week
he does
was
an old Popeye arm.
Last week was the maddest. Like he full.
Oh yeah.
He full started flapping the wings.
It's Street Fighter. What was his name? Or the Popeye. I like the Popeye.
Aye, McCrory.
I eats me spinach.
Good to see him, mate. I'm surprised there's no Glenn Carter tonight as well. I think this is the first night he's missed. We're missing a lot of people in here tonight. Pretty disappointed by that. I think we didn't even put a post out. That's the thing. I don't think.
Yeah, the post went out.
Did it, Jay?
Yeah, it went out, but it was probably later in the day, I think, than usual. But Sebastian's away.
Yeah,
so he's, fair play to him for still getting this stuff done when he's overseas.
He's currently in Ireland, and he's loving it.
He's probably wearing 4 sweaters.
Oh, Scotty Devo. What a beauty that was.
Yeah, good shot, Scott. Okay, it's Assassins are on the lead.
Oh. The Fat Christians made a ball off that break.
5-3.
What a break that is. And it looked like the white was going off the table, but it just
they didn't look like they'd open up at all, but they're not too bad.
Felt like that last week. So we were playing Andy's team, the Burnley bunch, in Premier League. And, the only frame I lost, a cut break against Alan Brown. And I was like, at least they've all gone dead. I looked at the table. Every yellow on the table went.
the Reds
were clumped, and
yeah.
And then he just mastered me, yeah.
Just because it's open table doesn't mean the table's tricky if another colour set's all
Even
good.
if only 3 balls, if 3 balls only just about past the centre as well, they can still all be open. That's pretty much what happened. 3 balls just about past the centre, and every ball just went.
Let's have a quick look at the scores.
Come back, Sebastian Riley. There's a decent chance of it, McCrory.
Sebastian Riley.
Shout out to my secondary school art teacher, Miss O'Reilly. Don't know what that has to do with anything, but hey ho.
Was she a looker?
She was alright. She was alright. That's for certain.
Alright, let's have a look at the scores. So, We Chalk Dirty and the players haven't put their scores in at all. Might have to.
Feels like everything's just a wee bit off this week. I don't know what's going on.
So, Reapers and the boys, 3-1 to the Reapers. So
wow.
Ron started off nice with a master break.
Yeah. You got to put him up first every week. You honestly do.
Yeah. 3-1. They're missing. So the boys are missing Liam tonight. So it's 5-5. No subs in that match.
Yeah, and obviously Moisey's over in Bali with.
Okay, We Chalk Jetty and the players have finally got some scores in. It's 2-0 to the players.
Only played 2 frames. Wow. Vince is playing for We Chalk Dirty as well. I didn't even see him about there. Yeah, they've brought him down from Pop Black.
All right, back to this game. Not a lot going on out there at the moment.
Early days.
Steve Brett is starting to play a real good game. He took a bit of time off, and I really like how he plays. He's obviously got a snooker background. He cues the ball so well.
And he's so good in amongst the balls. See, when it comes to the wee touchy shots, he's
absolutely.
so good. And that's funny.
Well, every shot he plays is, wee touchy, as you would say. He doesn't overwork anything. He doesn't. Well, then he does that. Did you just see that? He just flicked the whole pack with his cue
and killed everything.
Well, maybe Steve is learning tricks from Wayne and Chan. Old school tricks. Don't go there, Steve.
Do you see how much action he got in the cue ball as well? He actually
as I'm telling
telling
you that he doesn't do that. I must have cursed him.
But yeah, the first time I actually seen Steve, I'd never heard of him before, and then we were playing a first division match whenever I was playing with Scotty Devo, Chris Herbert and Moisey and stuff. And
Steve was playing for Byford. Yeah, first division he would have
think
played
so,
for Byford.
yeah. And he
Oh,
just,
actually, no, now I think he's playing
I think
for
it was Southern
Forestdale.
River or Forestdale or something,
Yeah, yeah. He played for years and years.
He single-handedly won them the game. He got 5 out of 5, and none of the lads knew what to do about him, to be honest. They just, yeah.
He's quiet and just gets the job done.
And because I didn't know him personally, so I didn't take him as anything more than another competitor, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he really punished a lot of our guys for that.
That was a nice shot by Neville. Just keep everything tied up there.
And now the only ball Christian can hit is the one ball Neville wants him to hit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And what are you doing there, Dave?
Not hitting the ball. The one thing Sacco told me about how to beat Neville, don't hit the ball that Neville leaves you to see.
Yep.
He does that. Yeah. So I would nearly be coming 2 reels to try and hit the one up over the top
Christian's going
left.
straight for it.
And let's see how this outcome works.
Well, the ball's come out there, so he's left him on.
Oh, he was in the World's Masters team with the Hailstorm.
The Hailstorm.
Who's got new merch? If
Anybody wants a Hailstorm shirt, just head on down to the website. And
it actually does look very good, to be fair.
Yeah, I know he's dressed up well. He's well looked after.
Yeah, that's for certain. Now Nev can take his bad ball off the reel.
So Steve Hale was in the over 60s. Another World Masters.
Wow.
World team champion.
He's got so many we can't even count.
Well,
Steve Brett. Here, what's the odds on him queuing this down the rail? Just playing like
doesn't matter.
Playing like
if
a
he lands on the black.
Oh, he definitely did not want to pot that, I don't think.
No. I think it's alright. He's going to leave himself... Yeah, if he just drops this in, cuts the yellow, he's naturally coming up for the black. You just don't want to... Oh, he's moving that white.
Where did you think you could...
I thought it was just going to drop it in. Dead weight. Take your medicine, play the cut, and take the white up to the black. I don't know what to do here, snooker.
Drop it onto the yellow?
Yeah, that's no good.
No.
He's still leaving that pot to the middle as well. But now he's left him everything.
Pretty close to loss of frame, you would think, for that one. Now, what do you reckon here from Scooby? Do you think he's going to try and cannon this black out? He looks like he's queuing into it. No, he's just coming.
Screw back, yeah.
Oh, he's got into it too much.
What do you do here, Dave?
Cure off the side rail.
Well,
back out for the black.
Just screw back a touch. Cut the black in, and the yellow's on the rail. Oh, that's a good shot.
That's the way. That's the way the understander would have played it.
Yeah, but I would have gone in the middle bag.
So would I.
That's a good finish.
Yep.
Very good finish.
Thought Steve had
and you know what? The Jets needed that, so it's a crucial frame.
I thought Steve had him dead to rights there, to be honest. Wow, Christian, that was a cracking stop shot, to be honest.
Christian's got a touch of angle.
Christian's already up there, but I give him another couple of years, and I honestly do think he's not far off a world beater at the moment, you know. But he has the youth on his side.
That's right, mate. He's still in under 23s.
Wow.
He's not long come out of under 18s. So, you know, it's good. He's pushing himself into all these leagues, and he has been for a while.
And he's just seen,
naturally growing, mate. He's going, kid days are over. I've got to fight.
And he's seeing himself, everyone looks around, they see him as one of the lads, you know.
Absolutely.
It's not like he has an equal amount of respect as anybody here.
Uh-oh. He wanted to be straight on that. But he might still be able to hold. Just drop it in.
Oh, I don't know.
It's tough. It might be, yeah,
Screw into
bit
the
too
yellow.
thin.
Screw into the yellow. Try and knock it out of the pocket.
And probably go in off when you hit it.
Yeah, true.
He's probably coming across twice. No. Oh, that's it.
Wow. He was
Clever.
Wow.
Clever.
He was asking for a lot there. That's some amount of
but he's
check side he had to play with there.
He's I don't think Neville will struggle too much with this, but he did get a result with that red block and that yellow.
I think everyone's excited as well. I think the tables are getting redone next week.
Hallelujah.
Next week, is it?
Might
Is that
see
right?
some good breaks.
There's a chance of it. Yeah, when is Country Week? Byford's in Country Week this week again. Is that right?
We're still... So there's an Byford's in Country Week. They've got one team in. But we're also... There's a bye in Division 9. And Byford hosts Country Week Division 9 every year because there's not enough space for them here. So we do that every year, which is, it's just our thing to do for the country teams. And it's just good fun. Good fun. You get all the Div 9 guys down there. They have a great time. No one even remembers who wins, I think. But that's the whole reason we all started playing pool.
I moved to Forestfield. You know what I mean? Surely you could consider that Byford.
No, I don't think so. There's a line in the sand.
Oh, come on. Get me into Country Week.
And we moved to Byford. You'll be right. Look, at the end of the day, we host Div 9 for Country Week, and it's great. They love it there, so they kind of have their own little venue and good bit of fun. But what we're doing, there is a bye in Div 9 this year, so we're currently working with the country associates to try and pull together juniors to see if we can get a junior team that can play in the Div 9, and it'll be a mixed junior team. I think I've got 3 kids, but you need 6. So that's where we're at now. We don't like having a bye there because it means people they miss out on games, and there's not a lot of games you play in Country Week in general. So it's pretty critical if you get a bye that just try and fill it. Get people playing pool. That's what they're here for. That's what they travel for.
Yeah.
But it's also a great experience for any kids, young kids, like kids from my coaching that I do on a Sunday in Byford. There's a few of them that are stepping up, which is great.
Get me into Country Week, mate. Come on. I know you can move around some
pieces.
pieces.
My address.
I know you can move around.
Come for more races and we'll get you on the lease. Neville's tied up here. That's a pretty good result from Christian. And a good shot from Neville. Has he left a gap through the middle?
Oh, surely not.
Mate, almost looks there.
So he'd be disappointed in that one if he did.
Okay, so Kieran McCrory, tables get redone next Tuesday, 26th. Just in time for Country Week to go ice skating.
Talking about ice skating, jeez, I wouldn't want to see McCrory ice skating, that's for certain.
After a few reds, I would.
That could be a live stream of its own.
I wouldn't understand him. That's a big foul.
Well, I tell you what, Christian, this frame.
Neville's going to be spewing.
Twice this frame. Remember the yellow that was over this pocket? He tried to play the up and down, hit this, killed it, and then he had to play it down the rail.
Yeah.
Look
at him shaking his head. Bloody young ones. What are you doing? That should be illegal.
He's definitely got a few of them tonight so far. Christian looked over at me on the last one and smiled. He knows he got away with one.
He's got away with a couple now. Oh, pockets
That's
open.
not the way I would have expected Neville to hit that now.
Well, no, he was playing the snooker.
But he was also trying to leave it over the pocket. I'm
but
sure.
Like,
it's not a bad outcome, I suppose.
He's going to have to do some more work.
I'm excited to see what Wayne does here because it could be anything. The
black.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2
Looks like
rails.
he's just going centre
Yeah.
ball.
He's just...
Oh, does it go?
No, it must be... Or maybe off the jaw.
Yeah.
It must do.
Because can Wayne hit it that soft? That's the question.
Well, I wouldn't worry about the pace. It's the chicken wing that'll catch him.
Wayne looks like he's taking this very serious, to be fair. He looks a lot different than usual. No smiles from him. It's all serious business when you look over. Oh, yeah, it goes by a mile.
So how many people have we got watching?
Currently 33, so we're slowly...
Should we get a poll going before it gets too deep? Considering we're 4 or 5 at the moment.
Unfortunately, we're not signed in. I was trying to see about that before, but yeah, we're not signed in.
Okay.
So I don't know if a poll is possible. Let me see if I can work some sort of magic here.
Oh, we can't have everything when Sebash is away.
I know, it's like he's logged out on purpose.
That's all right. What we can do is go old school. Anybody listening, comment who you think's going to win and by what score. What are your thoughts?
This could really go either way, I think. I want to say the Jets. I like the Jets. Oh, we're in. I figured it out, boys. I think we're in. Potentially.
So look at Chris. Look at Chris's screen for a second. So see how Gilmore left the black over the bag. Chris is going to have to pump this if he wants to get that red out.
Just land on the
Or
double.
he's going to give himself a double.
And
Yep,
he's pretty good on it. He's pretty good on it.
Yeah. Give yourself a shot at it. Nev got the win there. So the Assassins are creeping away slowly. Nice little hack there. Dangerous.
Got it sorted.
Who needs passwords when there's a workaround?
And he's got it.
He's nailed it.
Go on there, Herbie.
Well done.
He just, whenever push comes to shove, and he's going to push you over.
That's a good win. Good win for the Jets because
needed.
the Assassins just snuck away by 2. And keep in mind they were 3-0 down. So that's really good for Chris to just go, okay, boys, let's keep this pressure on. You posting that on Facebook, that photo of us? Well, you just have to put like
post photos on
put a little
Facebook.
quote like, if you can't play, talk.
That's what you see whenever you look that up in the Urban Dictionary. It's just that photo. Right, so yeah, let's have a look around the board. Oh, that was a bit different. That's one of your boys, isn't it?
It's George, mate. He helps me with the juniors. He's our little junior registrar.
He
takes their $2 and banks it once every couple of months, and it's good to have the hand.
Yeah.
And he shows up every week without a doubt.
Oh, Nev, what a break that is. Have you not made a ball off that?
Nope.
Any raids you like?
Okay, we got the poll going.
So far, 100% on the Assassins. I think it's only one
That'll be
vote.
Kieran McCrory's vote.
2 votes.
2 votes.
I'm going to have to go in there and put my own vote in there. No, it's only 75%.
Glenn Carter's in the house.
Oh, yeah,
Thanks, Glenn. How are you, mate?
We were wondering where you were.
We'll get more viewers now that you're here.
He's such a solid fella, Glenn. I've never met him, but we were talking about. I'm still looking at going for that tournament. He was telling me about a tournament the other week. But now that the black ball teams were put out, so
I saw that.
Brisbane's in the cards now.
There's some pretty strong teams there from WA.
Yeah, not too bad, eh?
Yep.
So I'm well excited to go and
congratulations
throw my name in the hat.
Making the team there, Dave. So who's in your team?
So
this is the men's
B team.
B team.
So me, Dylan Moyes, Josh Crow, both who went to Gibraltar, representing for the black ball. Then we have Jake Purcello, who's
solid.
Solid. And then
is he captain?
I believe so.
Okay.
Or I think it's Josh Crow's the captain.
Yep.
Well,
both of those boys have played a lot of black ball.
Yeah, well that's it. So that's what I mean. It's a cracking team. And then we're looking on adding a sixth player in there maybe. I don't know too much, you know what I mean. Leave that up to the captain, but yeah, I'm just well keen to go over and see what we can do. I think really across the board, the team's looking pretty good.
Great fun nationals. So Scotty's just cut the yellow into the right middle, and he just didn't calculate the angle right, and he hit the two jaws, which is throwing him into a snooker instead of coming up and down the table.
We'll have
he'll be spewing here.
Steve Herbert, Chris Herbert's dad, is in the chat tonight as well. Aye, mate.
Good
evening.
If
you don't know, your son, one of my favourite players.
He's had a great season. He's doing really well, Dad.
Chris, we'll have your dad in the stream. Yeah.
It's either your dad or your brother's playing cheeky buggers.
Oh, he's pawn. Look at this.
Steve's here. Steve Herbert.
Steve's in.
Say hello, Dad.
He doesn't want to talk to you. He said Steve Herbert, Chris is the best player in the league. I did.
They're all talking about you.
Look at this from Scotty Davo. This is pretty unfortunate. Herbie, you can get in on this as well.
Whoa.
Oh.
That is so stiff.
Oh, yeah. That's
all right, back to the game.
Pretty unfortunate. Next. Glenn, 2 rights he does. That's why he's the Jets superstar. Do you want to give us a breakdown as well of what's going on around the board, Andy?
The board?
Around the board, like around the table, around the board.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the W.A.E.B.F board. I said, mate, that's out of my league. Well, you think I don't put enough effort in with the juniors? There's not two of me. Yeah, absolutely. Let me have a look at these scores. All right. I'm still trying to translate Irish.
Don't vote
I lived there for 5 years and I still can't understand it. All right.
McCrory says he doesn't vote in the boards.
It always surprises me when I go into Pool Stat and I look for like W.A.E.B.F pools, Super League. How many leagues are going on in the country on one night?
Well, this
it's
is
incredible.
See, for someone like myself who just wants to travel, you just look on Pool Stat to see what's being played on any given night, and then you just go over to it.
Yeah, what have we got? Like Innisfail. I don't even know half of these codes. Devonport, Narrogin, that's WA, Country, Brisbane City. Like, there's so many leagues going on. It's great. Okay, let's have a look. So, we chalk dirty in the players 3-3, so neck and neck there. Phil Bell's 2 from 2. And it's pretty even split for the players. What else have we got? Just had another win over there, Dave. Who got that one?
Nev
Jet.
got it against Nigel, or not Nigel.
Now, the Reapers and
Alex.
the boys, interesting. 6-1 up the Reapers. They've had a pretty good start. Oh,
Goodness
Matthew's
gracious.
0 from 2. That's going to be an interesting car ride home.
It's early days, early. If
Yeah,
they're,
absolutely.
Tuesday's very busy all over. Oh, that's the first time I think I've heard Angles try and round the team up.
Oh, he's going to have to do something. There's a few heads down. They need to fire up.
Oh, and Brendan's missed a pretty important ball there. And he's gave every chance for Scotty Davo here. Scotty should not have been back to the table here.
I'd like to come back to that score later because the boys have got absolute ability to bring that back. We'll just see what happens with their team energy. Pretty quiet at the moment.
Yeah, it's far from
6-1
over.
down.
It's far from over.
Yeah, but if you look over at them, there's both teams are very quiet. So we'll just see what happens there. We'll
Well, it is. It's battle of serious teams. You know what I mean? You look around.
Ridiculous teams across the board. It's so good that you can, like the way that it's been split. I know that there's teams that were probably always together, but now you look at every team and it's always tough, no matter what. And I think that's what we're all here for. That's what we want.
And that's many of the issues that I heard about last year. You know, you tuned in to watch Superleague, and A, there was no real commentary most weeks, and B, you were just expected to watch the same teams win every week. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do know that with the points, like, you know, you could probably get into one of the really low teams, whereas now they're scouting. They're scouting for value in points. So for any up-and-comers, it's really good because you know you're valuable. You still might not get picked. You've got to prove yourself.
Well, that's it. But yeah, at least you've made step one. You know what I mean? It's a step process.
Well, even if you don't, you know next year there's a chance, right? That, hey, if I hit that peak, if I get to that point and my points are this, then there's a chance they might be looking. I love that because it's not just fill a team and then the next one fills it with the next strongest and so on down the line. Not that that was ever the case. I wouldn't know. But I just like the fact that it's, even from like the lower point players, it's still very even across that.
And even what I like to see as well, it looks like the win percentages are probably the most even they have been as well, from the fact that, like, across the board, everyone's pretty similar win. Like, you can see the categories, the groups, you know.
Yep.
You have your super elites who are that step above, but it's not even that far of a step above. Yeah, Glenn, well, we're trying to do something different here because, you know, we have the equipment there to make a great production. So now it's just about using those tools correctly. We have people who are backing us, willing to help us become bigger, you know.
Yeah, but I think Glenn's also talking about bringing in those players that are almost there. Make your point structure so that you're almost forced to bring them in because they get better. And then they end up there and bring the next lot through.
Because that's the thing. This is how old arts die. I know this sounds like a pretty broad thing, but like you look at like sword making and stuff like this, you know, there's only a few legends left in the world who do that, and whenever they die, it dies with them.
For Shane there.
So if the pool teams aren't allowing other players to come in to become the next big player, then there won't be the next big player, you know what I mean? They got to be willing to give chances to lower point players. It's the same football. That's why scouting's a thing, you know. Yeah, it's all about trying to help players get bigger and better.
It doesn't just help those up and comings. It helps everybody. It helps all the better players because there's more good players then that they have to beat. that they have to compete against. So everybody's fighting more, which then makes your state team stronger.
Yeah.
And even if it's the same people again, they're stronger because they've had more people to fight against. There's more talent coming through. They've got to watch out for.
Well, that's why it's good to watch as well, because so funny enough what Glenn just mentioned there, it allows the juniors to get into teams with decent mentors. That's
Absolutely.
the exact case. But in the same light, it helps the players like Dylan Moyes, who has improved a hell of a lot over the last sort of year to year and a half. All of the work has paid off, really. You know what I mean? That's the way to look at it. And yes, like you say,
it's paying off.
yeah. There's still a lot of work to do, but it's progress. You know,
the work starts now, right? But it's a reward for your hard effort and hard work. And if you were never picked in a team, you'd never get the experience playing regularly, playing pros and things. So you're then relying on competitions on weekends and bits and pieces here and there. Nice, Christian.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting conversations around these things.
Maybe they could do like a some sort of a prize or a medal or something in the league because of the structure now, where they could say, all right, so the lowest point players or below 80, who's topped the stats?
Yeah.
Or something like that, you know?
Well, the same thing as sort of Premier League. The Premier League did that last season.
Yeah, below 80 points or something
so
like
Lee
that.
Lee Rule won that, didn't he?
Yeah, have a look across the board what's happening in that section. Maybe there's scope for it next year. And maybe the point structure will change next year. I don't know.
Well, this is something that I think it's been talked a lot about in this stream in terms of consistency among ranking tournaments and tournaments versus league. You know, they use different point structures pretty much for both, and I think the next step is to start looking at unifying all point structures together. Doing the points up sort of once every 2 years, it's just not going to rock with how fast players are getting better based off the fact that we're doing more. Players are getting better, and so yeah, we need to look at
But how do you rank a player? So, like, is there a way that you can have the same ranking approach across Australia? Because then you have a big comp in Australia.
Yeah.
Like, you could then understand where that person's at. I know in America they do it with 9-ball and stuff.
Yeah, well, it's the same with back home. I was telling Angles about it. How we do it back home, and the way that it should be done is we have a handicap system, and it goes max +6, lowest -6. So if you're playing someone who's -6 and you're +6, it means you start 6 frames ahead and they start 6 frames behind. So you're up 12 frames to start, which sounds like a lot, but that's obviously
in a race to 21.
Yeah, but that's a novice playing against a potential future world champion. You know, they're obviously the first tournament. It doesn't go perfect because you're just guessing, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
oh my God, that nearly
what
went
an
in.
effort!
Great effort. So.
Evening, lads. Who's the best up-and-comer? Who are we talking about? Well, I don't want to throw my name in the hat. Do you know what I mean? No.
John's fishing here.
John is fishing.
What do you think, John?
Who do you think?
The best up-and-comer. It's a good one. If you look on stats, it's probably Matthew, maybe. Matthew's got higher stats
but
than
I think
me.
he means up-and-comers in terms of players who aren't currently in Superleague.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I could be wrong on that, but I think that's because I think he's trying to fish for a new teammate.
Maybe. He's replacing me already. Best captain, by the way, John Barclay. So I'd throw that in there.
W.A.E.B.F have the best ranking system hands down. Wow, really? You think so, Don? Because I can see, you know what I mean? I love the place, but I can see a fair few issues that come
with the
across
ranking system.
Yeah.
I think it's better than a lot. I don't mind it.
I think once we unify the ranking between tournaments versus league, because there's different rankings for tournaments than there is league.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that once that's sorted, then I think whatever the points is, will stand, and that's fine with me. But yeah, that's what I reckon anyway. I could be well off, but
Matthew's got issues. John Barclay.
I think we all have issues.
Oh, mate.
And not on the pool table.
Yeah, absolutely, he's got issues. He's 16 years old. He's going all right. Imagine how he'd play without the issues.
Whenever he's actually considered an adult. It's pretty mad to think, to be honest. Pretty crazy to think.
He knows what he's got to do mentally for the game. He's just probably needs a few more years before he starts thinking that way and working towards it.
The only thing that would keep Matty from being a world beater in the future is the seclusion of W.A.E.B.F versus the rest of the world. I do believe that's for sure. You're telling me that if Matty went and played in like the ultimate pool, you know, so there's like the junior series where it's not younger people, it's like just people who are looking to get into that ultimate pool. Like I have friends who won some of those ultimate pool series, challenger series, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just seclusion from the rest of the world makes it hard to reach that next level. Whenever you're playing on these tables and the other boys are playing on what is considered the standard.
So, who are the low point players in Superleague?
Well,
have a look at some of their stats.
Work your way from the top, and then I can tell you what their points are.
Yeah, but some haven't played enough to be at the top.
But the boys at the very
let's
top
look
have
at the
played
points,
enough.
Right? So if we go under 80, is it under 80, you think?
Yeah, probably Dave Fallon, would it be?
Who's
32 out of 28? Who's this?
Oh, that's me.
He just wanted to...
No, I didn't want it all. No, there's higher than that. Right, so Dave Fallon, 50%, 77-pointer. 78-pointer Wayne Gilmore, 45%. Shan Baker's a 72-pointer. we're getting down a bit.
Do you know this person, Andy?
Who's that?
Damien
Damo.
Security will help.
Yeah, that's Damo from Byford. You know Damo. He's got a big beard. He's got a Harley. He's a teddy bear, right? Yeah. That's why I call him our security guard, because he's always got our back. And he played, I think, second division or something with Matthew and I. We played together plenty. And so every time we play away, we're always like, right, we've got security, we're good. Love you, Damo.
But yeah, Glenn, to be honest, there's only, I feel, one or two small differences between the UK and their standard and why they are slightly better versus Australia. And I honestly do think it primarily comes down to the tables. Like, they play on them.
I'd like to see the players from the UK come and play on our tables.
Oh, to be honest, I've been trying to figure out a way to get a money match with some of the boys I know from back home to, like, fly them over to Australia to play here.
Think about it, right? Hayball have their own table. They have their own type of different,
and they're miles
balls.
Ahead from everybody, so to speak.
But they've also got the investment. But, you know, we've got something that's special that's ours, just like Hayball do. They're on like a 3/4 size snooker table with tighter pockets and bigger balls. But we've got a 7-footer with snooker cut pockets and slower cloth at the moment. But I honestly think, Mick Hill can come over and kill most people. But he's been coming here for ages.
Yeah.
He tours here. He does it. So it'd be just really interesting to see. If we go to Worlds or something, then we're playing on Rassons or Supremes before.
Well, that's what I mean.
It's not in our court straight away.
Exactly.
But it'd just be interesting. I'm not saying that the world should change to our tables. I just think we should embrace it. And we should have a big comp on these tables in Australia just like China does with Hable.
Yeah, but that's why, you look at the world's 8-ball. Is China a part of it? No, they're not. They're not a part of it.
Couldn't tell you.
And yeah, that's why whenever you look at the Worlds, it's played on. You want to play on what they play on in Worlds to give yourself the best chance. Surely that just logically makes sense. And you're starting a foot behind. That's just.
Okay, a few more comments coming through.
Do you think WHQ will ever swap out for Rassens? No. End of conversation. I think if someone wanted to come in and fund the, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. If someone wants to come in and fund the $75,000 it would take to fill this place with Rassens, then yes, they probably would, but...
Maybe Terry will never change it because he's old school and he likes this style, and that's what's been around forever.
In 7-footers, so Kuala Lumpur, I went to Kuala Lumpur and they play on 7-footers.
New Zealand have got 7-footers.
New Zealand 7-footers. Outside of
almost an Oceania 7-footer championship, right?
Asia, any English 8-ball in Asia is played on a 7-footer as well. But the rest of the world
same as ours, right? They've got the clean cut pockets and stuff.
Yeah, it's a mix between
similar to a 9-ball table.
But
or similar to a 7-foot Rasson or something.
But yeah, so all of Europe uses Supremes and Rassens.
And then you've got American 8-ball, which is different again.
Yeah, so America aren't even in the equation because they just do their own thing. They'll never be a part of. They play their own game. They're happy enough with their own game. And also the promotions that run all of the pool in America, they're all just the absolute worst. APA, Matchroom, they all just do their own thing. They'll never get along with any other promotion.
They almost do the opposite when you look at social media.
Yeah. And to be honest, the standard is here. We all know the standard's here. There's a hell of a standard here. We've Ron Kelly, who's went over and won tournaments pretty much everywhere in Australia. We have had Angles. We have Stone winning states. Rocky. There's a cracking standard here. So
there's still many 7-footers around Australia.
Yeah.
Gladstone, we just went for the juniors there. Okay, they brought Rassons in, but you go to their local for a hit beforehand, and they're all 7-footers. There's 7-footers everywhere.
Well, even what's that club? Bar8. Bar8 in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all 7-footers too, and they host
most stream.
The Pro Slate. It's played in 7-footers. You know what I mean? It's just Australia, mate. It's just Yeah, it makes you a better player in the long run playing on these. I'll tell you that much for certain.
Yeah, but it doesn't help when you go over and play. Like Al's probably talking about black ball, right? Yeah. Al goes away for black ball all the time. So there's a big difference.
Especially with the cloth.
I honestly think if you're not going to swap these tables, chuck Superfine on them.
Yeah.
And we'll just get used to the faster cloth. At least it's one step in the right direction. And my table at home, I put snooker cloth, the green Superfine on it, and it's great, man. It's really good to play on. People will get used to it really quickly.
But you know what's mad? It's still the same cloth on a 7-footer is still slower than the same cloth on a 6-footer just because the cloth isn't stretched as much. It's less cloth per roll. If that makes any sense to you.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably makes sense.
It's
I'm probably just overthinking it. My table's probably... You had a couple of hits on.
Yeah.
I reckon it's 30% faster.
Oh, at least 30% faster. Oh, more.
But you get used to it within 100%. 3 or 4 games.
And even like Superfine, if you don't want to put Superfine because it is that touch more expensive, it's just like Hemsworth on it. You know what I mean? And that brings the cost down again.
The end of the day, Dave, like, without speaking out of school, everybody's looking at the cloth on these tables now, and we've been hanging out for about 3 months for them to be changed out. So you swap to Superfine, and you change it out twice a year and just bite the bullet and get some funding or whatever, and it would be a much, much better game. But we would probably have to change it out twice a year.
Whenever you do that, there's got to be rules around it. Like if you come in and play on the tables, you brush them, you iron them before you play. You physically have to use the racking mats. You'll be removed if you don't use the racket mats because the tables just wear too quickly. That's why all the tables have the bumps on them at the break, like at the front ball on the break, is because nobody used the racket mats. That's what wears the tables out.
And are they using racking mats over in Ireland?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Everybody's using it all the time?
Well, not all the time, but if you use them 50%, like 50% of the time, it wears out 50% slower. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just makes that such a small difference. But the thing is as well, like you said, yes, they might not use it all the time in Ireland, but the thing is, oh wow, yeah, the score's sort of, geez, we've been getting too far into our own thing here.
The Assassins are having a good old team giggle over there. They're feeling good. They've taken a good lead here.
Yeah, mentioning about Adrian and Geraldton using Superfine. I don't think the tables would get as much use as they do in HQ, so it's hard to base it off that. They do play a lot in Geraldton, but I think these tables are used every single night, pretty much every single day.
Look, the more the tables are used, the more money goes over the bar as well, right? So it all evens itself out at some point. Thoughts on the top 5 tacticians in WA? I've seen that comment already.
We just didn't want to answer you, Kieran.
We just didn't get to it. Tacticians as in tactical shot players?
Tactical players.
Top 5?
Okay. Right off the blast.
Right off his
Nev,
recent win.
Sacco,
Sonny.
I'd probably put Judgy in that. Judgy's probably the youngest player on my list. And then, who's 5th?
It's a good question from John Barclay. Are we talking international rules? Because it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Very big difference.
Clint? You reckon?
Clint Kapler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably say Sonny Lister, Ron Kelly, Ben Judge, and then Sacco and Sonny Lister. That would be my top 5 probably.
I think Alan Brown can be very tactical when he needs to.
Yeah. But I've seen boys beat him in tactical battles, is the thing.
Yeah, I've seen...
We've seen
Sonny
boys beat everybody.
I've seen everybody beat everybody, especially in this league.
Yeah, I don't know enough boys to be answering that question. Andy, give us your top 5. You're the man for the job here.
Here's one. Dangerous Dave doesn't know what a safety shot is.
Yeah.
Doesn't need it when he's dangerous.
That's a fair point, John. Yeah, you shouldn't be asking me about tactical players.
That's right.
You can't be talking about tactical when you're tactically inept.
Oof. Just feels like everything's just not going.
It just feels like Alex is doing
just
more
like
than he
that
has
shot
to.
there, but that's what's kind of happened most of the night. It's just one shot.
But he's just doing more than he has to.
Simo. Simo's tactical.
Sacco isn't tactical at all. Is that right? I thought I heard that. I don't even think I've ever watched
That's coming
Sacco
from his
play.
captain, so it must
so he
mean
would
something.
know. He would know.
Oh, that's a good black.
Yeah.
Okay, 7-10. 7-10.
They're still in this. They're still fighting.
A little bit more energy.
Ski shot from Brandon as well. Yeah,
Right,
Nathan is. That's very true.
I think there's a lot of players that you don't see too much tactics because they're just so freaking good at playing. But when they need to, this is when you start seeing it come out, especially in this rule set. All right, so Reapers versus the boys. It's 8-4 now. So it was a 3-2 loss to them for the second round, the boys. And then we see how it goes on now. But what was it before? It was 6-1 to 8-4. So
They're on the up.
well, they're surviving and going higher than they were at.
Christian has been consistent with making a ball.
This is 14 mil Predator break cue. There's all sorts of break cues coming out now. It wasn't long ago nobody had a break cue.
And now, yeah, to be honest, it's, yeah. I think it's looked at a bit too much these days, I think, to be honest with you.
Well,
back home, the idea of a break cue is just using a different cue to break so you don't ruin your tip. That was pretty much the whole idea.
To be honest, that's exactly why I've got a break cue. Because I use a, soft medium sort of tip. And if I'm breaking with it and playing lots of games, I'm changing my tip all the time.
But yeah, that was pretty.
But you've got to break. If you're going front ball, okay, granted, you can hit like cue through it and get a nice split, but generally across most of the players, they're having to do more work than on a super fine cloth and a 6-foot table
where everyone's just cut breaking anyway.
And I'm not saying that that's exactly how it is. It's just the way people are tending to approach the break. They're looking for something that they can smack the crap out of.
Glenn doesn't even play with doesn't even play with a furl on his cue. I'm not quite sure what that. I feel like you're sort of missing a beat there, Glenn.
Hey, whatever works. Judgy's playing with a broomstick.
Yeah, but I think it still has a furl on it though.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the ferrule's what takes the impact, is it not? I could be wrong on that. That could be dodgy science on my part.
You might be onto something, Glenn.
Yeah, well, John's saying it's a scam. But then again, he is Scottish, so he would know all about scams. Anyway. Right, back to the pool here. We've took a back step again. I just play with a furl. Yeah, that's that's very true, McCrory.
McCrory, you are feral. Predator leather pad on a Kamui. McCrory's 3 mil tip. I've now throw.
Right, we'll get back into this because it actually is a fairly tight game here. If they can win these next two frames,
yeah, that's right.
They're fighting.
Couple more, and let's get some more pressure back on.
Is it actually 10-7 or is it 10-6? Can't remember. And it's gone all
bringing it up
tactical all
now.
of a sudden.
Yeah, the whole room's gone quiet for some
Nobody
reason.
wants to lose. 10-7.
10-7. Okay. That's even better.
So they win these next two and they're right back in it. And Christian's up to the plate. Oh, that's a beauty. What a shot that was. Can he see it? Can he see it? Scores in the other games, John. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I've got the other games here.
I think that's what pool stats for, but let's help you out this,
Don't worry,
this one time.
he's busy looking at this. You don't want to go out of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so Reapers versus the boys. Reapers are 8-4 up. So the boys are starting to come back from a 6-1 deficit. Dan Rucci 2 from 2, Sonny Lister 2 from 2, Ben Judge 2 from 2.
Ron Kelly 1 from 3.
Okay,
Everybody's
next
head
game we're looking We Chalk Dirty and the players is pretty tight. 8-6 to We Chalk Dirty.
Ooh.
Phil Bell 3 from 3. Manda 3 from 3. So that's very even. That
Nathan
match.
McMahon 0 from 3 tonight. Dave Fallon 1 from 3. What's going on there, John?
Wow. They're playing a tough team. They're all tough. Like Ron was 1 from 3. It happens. Couple of master shots and things in there, and all of a sudden that's just how it is. And then obviously we have our match we're watching here now. 7-10.
6-7.
6-7. That's still a thing?
I hope not.
If it's not, I'm going to start saying it to the kids at home.
Oh my
It'll be
God.
my turn just to annoy them.
Oh, that's a beauty. That is a beauty.
Great shot, Christian.
Christian does not want to lose
He's
this
playing well
match.
tonight, actually. He's playing really well.
Well, I would say it's I played him in that what was the West Coast Open in the last 32, and he absolutely smoked me. Couldn't miss a ball. Oh, but he's literally commentator's curse. Why did I say anything? And Wayne Gilmore, is that 4 from 4 tonight? Don't even know what it is. Oh, that's a big loss.
Yeah, he was
11-7.
sitting pretty there.
He was. And then he tried to play that yellow, and the white went all the way around the table. And the lad's going joint top of the ladder tonight, hopefully. Is that possible?
Yeah.
Does the bye count as a win?
That's a good question. But we're 1 win short of the boys. So
if the bye
if
counts
they
as a win,
lose this, then we should be even with them, and it'll come down to frames.
because if a bye counts as a win, and then but also if the Reapers beat the boys, then it's a 3-way tie for first place. Because they'll also go on to.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so they're all on 8. Yous will go into. Yous will get 8, and the Reapers will also get 8. It'll be a 3-way tie for first.
Yeah, and
If the players win,
the Reapers are one frame behind the lads, so the lads will be looking for a really close game with the boys losing.
and then if the players are chalked out, it's a 4-way tie for first place.
Yeah. We Chalk Dirty is so there's no way to know what happens with that ladder.
Oh, that's
I mean,
unbelievable.
Barclay will know what's going on, but
2 points for the bye. Yeah, wow. What happens with the frame difference, John? What frame do you get a certain amount of frames for a bye? How does that work? Because it's going to come down to frame difference in who ends. Yeah, 4-way first. Absolutely cracking season, Glenn, and you have been a part of every single. Yeah, we're going to have to get you your own trophy, brother.
most comments.
Most useful comments, should we say?
Yeah, most comments will go to Kieran McCrory. Oh, Shane. What have you done there, mate? Red.
Is he looking at the squeeze double?
Oh. I think he thinks he might go, but I thought he was topping off the rail back across, and he just didn't hit it.
Wow, it goes.
Went straight in.
Oh, but he's going to land awkward. He's going to land awkward.
Wow.
You get no frames. Okay, so yeah, it'll be joint first. You just won't go.
But that'll even itself out
Yeah,
when everyone gets their buys.
Oh, I've seen these missed. Uncle Bundy.
Oh.
No, he's not messing about. And that makes it 12-7. With Scotty Davo up to the table, and look at the table Scotty Davo has. He has one problem yellow. If he can find the gap between the reds, land on that yellow, this'll be game over here. Let's
still some work to do though.
Oh, and he doesn't have
He's
a nice
pushed that yellow in there. Oh, I'll tell you what, he might.
But it goes.
Yeah, no. But that's pretty lucky. Like to just screw onto it, push it in that way, and for it to still go. He's still got to get on a ball now, so he's going to have to sort of top off the rail and go for that middle ball, or
what do you reckon about screwing into the yellow? Oh, call me Mystic Mac.
Wow. If that goes in the middle, he's going to have a big transition for the black.
I don't think it goes.
The black will be going bottom right.
Yeah, I don't think this yellow goes.
But if he drops this in, he's going to be using the top yellow. No.
No, never went.
Yeah.
It's great effort, though, from Scotty. But the reds are just equally as good now. Scoobs just needed to do a bit more with that white. And we're going into the last round, so we're lagging for the break here. Oh, that's a beautiful shot from Scoobs. Oh, don't go awkward. Yep, that'll do. That'll do. You got to take the one to the left of the black now, Andy. Screw back a touch for the one into the farthest right red. Is that what you reckon?
Do you think it's pretty straight? Yeah.
Oh, he's missed it.
Don't know what made me think that.
Yeah, I just seen as soon as he hit it.
I think he rushed it.
He rushed it big time.
Can you just rewind a sec?
Yeah. Looks like he just cued across
it
a touch as well.
Down to, no, he's taking his time.
But you could see, if you look at the cue, he like cued in. Oh, he's
dig to make sure he was coming back instead of cueing it. Yeah, I didn't have a lot of time to look at that shot, but obviously he didn't either.
Nah. But he's still not out of this by any means. Just has to pick a good shot out here. I think you have to go all or nothing for the left-hand red off the bottom rail.
Left-hand red. Yeah.
Oh no, he's looking at the.
He's just leaving a plant now. Only thing with his plant is he doesn't want to kill the top yellow, like the first yellow that he hits. So you want to almost take the white down, like up the top now for the other yellow. Yeah, like that. Oh, what a nudge. What a nudge.
Oh, wow. Scotty Davo's looking to win this match for his fellow compatriots. we'll have Andy just away out for a minute. John, not even going to reply to that bit. Okay. So Nev's got a good chance to wrap this game up, and Scotty Davo's got a black to do it too, so they've got a bit of defence either side. Yeah, that's a cracking shot from Scotty Davo to win the match. Oh, and Nev's got unlucky. And that makes it 13-7, so now it's just coming down to frame difference. I think this is a match that the Jets could have definitely won, but it just feels like here and there was just shots that didn't go for them. Maybe just took the wrong ball. Yeah, so it works out as 13-7, so Scotty won that last frame. So that's the win for the Assassins. Alright, we're looking across the board. I'm excited for this Reapers and boys game, Andy. What do you got for us?
Scores wise?
Yeah.
So let's have a little look. 9-5 to the Reapers.
Oh, so it's still in there.
Yeah, they got to keep digging. They've kind of gone almost 50-50 from second round.
Since then, yeah.
Yeah, so that 4-1 loss at the start is what is really the difference. Angles playing sunny, Angles break. I can't really see the tables. But that's one to watch. I think the Jets definitely had chances tonight.
Oh, big time.
There's just too many, second last balls missed. Quite a few blacks out of the bags, both ways. So the Assassins did that as well. A couple of blacks over the bags. But then the Jets didn't complete when they had all the traffic on the table. So they let them in. And I think that's probably the difference tonight, is that they just didn't finish, or tried to finish without playing, to make sure of the win.
Oh, and what's happening with the players in We Chalk Dirty? What's the score over there, Andy?
There's a bit of noise going on over there.
Yeah, so it sounds like it must be fairly close, that one.
Well, that's an important match too. So this, from what's in the scores, it's 10-6 to We Chalk Dirty.
Sorry about that, John. Not really a whole. I don't know. It's not either of us. I'd say that. It might be Andy. It might be Andy.
Certainly not me, mate. That'll be baby Milinovic.
Not happy with the Jets losing, I think. If I was to think it's something, it's probably that.
Trying to put Nev off.
Yeah.
It's probably working.
You should be in bed, brother. Al sounds like me when oh, anytime we play then, mate. Hey. Oh, Nev's activated the queuing, and he's nearly gone too far in that one.
Whoa. He has. Oh.
I think you prefer more than less, though. Oh, to be honest, it never really mattered, did it?
Didn't matter. He's annoyed, but just a thing you can't. But if he comes off 2 rails here, he's going to have to take the black long. Maybe 3. That's all right. He had more angle than I thought.
Just play your naturals. He isn't bad.
What are you whinging about? So, Assassin's just picking up frames now.
Yeah, they know that frame difference matters, so they're. Oh, and Herbie's just.
Chris. And look at where that yellow is in the pack. So even an up and down pot here, isn't it?
Yeah, you're better not potting it. Yeah, that's probably a pretty good outcome, I would say.
So you're Steve here, right? On reds.
Yep.
What are you doing, Dave?
Cutting the red at the bottom into the bottom right-hand corner and canning the pack open.
Okay.
Oh, he went for it.
I don't know if he went for that. Because he's pushed that red out and left the yellow there.
He didn't need to jack up if he was playing the shot I was playing, so obviously he's had a bit of thought.
He might have had a nice little, like, better than just laying up, like get another one out.
But is this like a double squeeze where the yellow phases through the two reds? You know what I mean?
With the angle we're looking at, who knows?
Yeah, it's impossible to know.
But if he plays this with a heap of left-hand side.
This one? Oh, sure.
Just come into it, but it's big.
Yeah,
I don't mind that. Just hold off.
Righto, Mr. Titan. I'll see you later, brother. They're all talking about Baby Milinovic on stream.
Al Baby said, "The baby sounds like me when I lose to a jag." his name's Al Baby, so makes sense. Steve just going to tie this yellow up.
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah. To be honest, at this point, he can drag this frame on all night if he wants. It's all just about win percentage at this point.
Yeah, but Chris will just play the same thing back.
Well, Chris has put himself in a world of trouble with that one, I think.
Still not nice, though. Like, that's it. That's a great
What
shot.
a shot that
Great
is.
shot.
That's probably my shot of the night. I know the match is over and all, but that's a snooker shot teed to perfection.
Yeah, but he's hit it. So no harm done.
No harm, no foul. Is he going to go for it again? Oh, I was going to say, surely he doesn't play it 2 times in a row.
Oh, he almost got under that other red. He's just making things better.
To be honest, whenever you're Herbie here, you don't even know what you're doing. You're just thinking, please let him open that up. Oh, has he left the plant on? Surely not.
You wouldn't be playing that, surely. You need him to open it.
But you're thinking if you're Herbie here that you've probably already lost this frame. You're about 10 mile behind. You're just fighting to fight, I think, at this point. Because if you hit this yellow here, open the pack, you have to sort of... I don't even know. Andy, what do you reckon? You're the...
Well, I don't know. I think, yeah, if he can hit that... I don't like coming underneath it and hitting the bottom yellow because all reds will be on. He's looking at potting this. No.
Oh, that's
killed a red.
That's pretty good.
It's about as good as he could have done. almost want to take that bottom red last, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Just sort of top through to the black in the middle.
But you're sort of hedging all your bets on that then, because if you miss, then Herbie...
You're white safe even if you left over the bag, but I don't know. He's going a different route. I think it's just become a little trickier.
Yeah, Steve's made this a bit harder than I think he had to. Now he sort of... I think, like you say, you leave that red as your last ball on the bottom rail.
Well, it has to be. I almost think taking the ball in the middle of the table long now, just regroup, because that ball is just pot. It's the only one that's going to get him on that red. And even if he got on the red now, it's really hard to get back up for those other two reds.
So at this point now, how do you...
He's just going to look to take the white over to the left.
Just try and get it off the rail?
Yeah,
oh, that's a beauty.
Well, one good pot here from Chris, and he's out. So...
Righto, Barkley. Have a good evening, buddy. Apologies about the circumstances. Have a lovely evening, mate. And we will see you next week.
I hope he gets this pot.
What do you reckon? Play the one long? Yeah, you have to, don't you? Yeah, you can't see the other one. Just back yourself, Herbie.
You have to.
You've done it every single week.
You've been given an opportunity.
You love these, mate. He's cued that like a dream.
Wow.
100%. It was never in doubt.
Did nudge the rail a third of the way up. Keep it there. This is good. Oh, he's come across.
Yeah,
good shot.
Perfect. Herbie's just so good. Oh, that's a lovely shot from Scotty as well. Just let the side do all the work.
$12-8. 13, wasn't it?
13-8.
Wasn't there a 13?
Yeah.
So someone's not putting scores in.
No. Yeah. I think it's 14-8 at this point. Pretty sure it's 14-8. Just not the boys' night tonight.
Well, it's not the boys' night because the boys
are
13-5 down. So the Reapers have just won 4 in a row.
They won every single round.
Yeah. So they did have a sniff there, and then the Reapers just put it to bed.
What is the... Oh, yeah, that's pretty mad to look at. So we're going to have a 4-way tie for first place, ladies and gentlemen, going into next week. Aye. And they... Oh, Wayne, I don't want to hear it, brother.
Got a couple of old ladies texting me from the old people's home.
Yeah.
They'd like you to say a little bit better about us boys, because they're getting really upset.
They're in the chat, so they are. They're in the chat. We've been talking you up all night, Wayne. I have a feeling you're going to get lucky.
We're just talking about... Oh, he's going to the table now after that.
Wow. There's still matches to play. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought they all shook hands.
So, We Chalk Dirty versus the players.
Wow.
We Chalk Dirty have also been on a ridiculous seven frame win streak, and they're 12-6 up. Wow. So the players were 6-5 up, and We Chalk Dirty just won 7 straight to be 12-6 up. Unbelievable.
So whatever happens now, we are 100% going to end tonight with a 4-way tie for first place and a 3-way tie for second? 2-way tie for second?
I think they got the points right for the teams.
It's unbelievable. It's literally...
it's like everybody...
You know what we've never seen before? The league, like, positionings coming down to the last game day. And I have a feeling 100% it's going to happen this season.
Wouldn't say 100%, but there's a great
Any
chance
of these teams could win this season.
Of course. I think the Jets are going to struggle because they've only got one win. But they had the ability to. And, I think they'll take that away and kind of go...
I think so if I was the Jets, right, I would be looking at just trying to improve week on, but be looking out for that sixth player. They're looking out for... They need to find a superstar and they need to find one quick. And coming into next season, that should 100% be what they're looking for.
There's a couple out there that aren't playing because of points, I would say. So that's where I'd start.
Where I'd start, I'd be straight on the phone to Luke Foster, trying to figure out how to get that to work.
Best of luck with that, mate.
He hasn't even picked up a cue since Worlds, but
that's right.
But you got to find somebody, and they're going to have to find them. So yeah, I think you don't completely call this year right off. You just try and you figure out how to just keep improving. That's pretty much what these guys got to do now. As a team, individually they all have the standard, but as a team, keep building.
What has Wayne done here?
Wayne was just trying to show off.
No.
He cut this in, come 3 reels, land perfect on the black.
Wow. Knowing Wayne, he'll make something up.
And then say he meant it.
Oh. Would have snagged himself anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a...
Do you go into these two right now?
Yeah. Woo! Just don't miss the pot.
What did we say to Wayne before he walked off to play?
I think he really did get lucky.
I don't know why people are scared of him. Oh, God.
Because they know he's capable of this. All good, McCrory. No bother, brother. I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow or the next day or someday. Yeah, we can't control all circumstances, boys. Just here trying to do our best. Oh, Wayne's going for something spectacular just because he can.
Why wouldn't you?
Wayne doesn't care about percentages.
Oh.
Like, where was ever the need? Oh.
He's just trying to put one on for the girls in the nurse
100%, yeah. And then he's going to go back now and say he potted that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was just no footage. Scoob's got a bit of a kick there. You look at the white ball. White ball jump. But yeah, I'm even more interested to see what happens next season. You know what I mean? I know it's a bit early to be speaking about that because we still have the rest of this one, but with what all of the, the lower point challengers have brought into this season, it's just going to be exciting to see what they can bring next season.
Yeah, interesting enough, I think you'll find the lower point players' points will go up. And if the team points stay the same...
It's going to be the same case again?
Well, there's a chance that the lower point players that have come in this season won't have a spot next season. Unless they've outplayed their points or outplayed their peers. So if the points stay the same and, let's just say the lower point players are the bargain in the mix.
Yep.
So you're getting more value out of them than what their points tell you. All of a sudden, that means that if their points go up, are they still valuable? And is there room in the team to hold the team together and keep them in it? Because they're all pretty tight on points, except for probably the Jets,
It's going to be pretty
so
interesting.
That's what I'd like to see. Let's see what happens to everyone's points and see if you might find that they'll even out even more.
Because the thing is, logically speaking, shooting like 30-40% in Super League, that sounds quite low, but realistically, that's like you're shooting 30 to 40% against the best players in the state. You know what I mean? That's a pretty solid number, I would think.
Yeah, it gets to the point where the points control and almost start to push players out.
Yep.
So we just got to be careful of that, because there's already players now that aren't playing because of points. Some have chosen not to play, of course, but if that ends up being more, then you've got to try and keep this league as strong as possible.
Well, that's why as well, if some things change and we don't have the same people running it as we did this year or the years prior, then it becomes a really tricky job for the new person coming in. That's the other side of it.
Well, that's why you set the foundations.
Yeah.
And try and keep everything as simple as possible so you can pass it on. Ooh. Alex has still not opened that black.
He's having the same trouble as he has all night, to be honest.
I wonder if that plant for the yellows goes in the top left.
Doesn't look far off. No, I think it's hitting here.
On our view, yeah.
Yeah. You could maybe squeeze it. It depends how close they are. I don't know how close they are. Yeah, I don't mind that.
Good shot. Is the turnover on? Do you think that top yellow goes past the black?
Nah.
Probably not.
But you just get the snooker. So yeah, as well, for everyone who's watching,
Shan's just tried to keep the black tied up there.
and he has sort of failed. But yeah, for everyone who's still watching, tune in Thursday, 7:15. Is that correct?
7:15 sharp.
We'll have the microphone on. We'll have a bit of fun. We'll do this breaking dish challenge, and let's sort of have a look and see how big we can get this. You know what I mean? And also, if you're keen on, see you later, Christian. If you are keen on taking part as well across Australia, surely are we capable of doing that, Andy? Or are you just trying to keep it within?
Look, a couple of people have asked me, can I buy tickets and then get someone else to do the break and dish? I don't see a problem with that, but you've got to have their name on the ticket, and you can buy tickets for other people, and that's on you if they're going to give you that bottle or not. We need to keep this, we're still learning, and we need to keep this as simple as possible. So I don't have a problem with people wanting to win a bottle, but the whole idea is that they go and have a crack at the master break.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to buy a ticket and want someone to do the master for you, then buy it in their name and then organise if you win the bottle. But don't come to me and say they didn't give me my bottle. That's on you, right?
And yeah, just finishing up here, quick shout out to all our sponsors.
Oh, Shan.
Well, that could have worked out worse. Yeah, shout out to all our sponsors, Morley Skips, we'll have Red Earth Creations, Advanced Auto Tune, and the Department of Sport. All of them do amazing stuff, especially the Department of Sport.
Alan Brown, no, that's Premier League.
That's Premier League. Wrong night.
Ah, look, there's lots of
whenever you're doing the comms,
sponsors that help us. Depends on the day.
Have you did the comms yet for Premier League?
Comms?
Yeah.
Well, no one's commentating at this point. I think Sebash is.
They do it so whatever team has the bye does it.
Well, yeah, I think they were going.
Well,
to
that's the idea.
That.
Anyway.
It'd be nice because we've got some sponsors on Premier League that we should be giving a shout out to. You know. I look forward to Prem, and it's tough to get comms on Premier League. Oh, it's in. Tough to get comms on Premier League because you and I are playing.
To do what nobody does, but anybody could. Anyways, yeah, with a final scoreline of, I believe it's 15-10, potentially so. Yeah, it was
frames.
pretty good. Who's your player of the night tonight? Andy, who do you reckon's in that?
I think. Let's have a look at the stats before I make any calls. Well, Nev got 5 out of 5.
What?
So,
Where? When?
yeah. To be honest, I actually thought Steve Brett was hitting a good ball, but he's got 1 out of 5. So
Madness. Unbelievable. So we're giving it to Nev.
That's
Scotty Davo played well as well for an 81 pointer. He got 4 out of 5.
Yeah. So I just started going through the
Oh,
stats. Didn't say that was the case, but yeah, 100%. That's a good effort from Scotty Davo. Yeah, big toss up between the two of them. You know, that's 9 points with 2 players. That's solid, considering they got 15. So they've definitely kept the team floating.
See you later, Scoops. Yeah, 100%. So we'll go with Nev for player of the night. And yeah, as always, Andy, you're a legend.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you, brother. And yeah, folks, have a lovely evening and enjoy the rest of your day. And we will see you next week. Peace out.
Take care.